Judgment is one of the hardest subjects for Christians to talk about, for preachers to handle. There's a few topics, as a short list of things that are really tricky subjects to speak on in our context, in our day and age. Judgment is up there, and in part because we're now our culture is very fragile, very sensitive, and we view pain, all forms of pain, as being completely wrong. And so thankfully we're more aware of trauma, and we're sensitive to that, and we recognize that people's trauma needs to be identified and healed, and that people need to be healed from their trauma. But unfortunately, we're in a context where even our traumas have become really associated with some of our core identity. You can even be weaponized against other people. And so speaking about the idea that God has a penalty for our wrongdoing is extremely offensive in our context, extremely difficult to handle and to talk about. Now, of course, God does not take any pleasure in pain. He takes no pleasure in pain whatsoever. So we've got to be careful that the sentiments of our day and age don't dictate our thinking, but God's word shapes our thinking. And that we understand that God is a God of love, yes, but also a God of justice. And love and justice have to go together. Love and justice always go together. They come from God's nature. In fact, our generation, our culture, we believe that recompense and consequence, without recompense and without consequence, that justice is impossible. And so in a generation that's crying out for justice, we cannot deny God his cosmic justice. You know what feels really good? Hitting that beautiful like button. It's just sitting right there, all alone with nothing to do. Help it live to its fullest potential. You know what else feels really good? Embracing that subscribe button. It's like a puppy begging for attention. Just showing it a little bit of love goes a long way. Like and subscribe.